So I'm at the grocery store the other day, and I am just waiting in line, and finally comes my turn and get the stuff and beeping it, and there's this chick behind the counter, and she just gives me the old paper plastic. And I'd actually brought my own bags. So I was like, no, it's fine. I brought my own bags. Like, save the world with a couple plastic bags, right? And she looks at me with those big old doe eyes, and she said, that is so cool. And I look at her and just like think to myself, wish I was back in college when you pounce on that shit. You know what I mean? Just made me miss it, that's all.
I mean, what about it got you excited? Her looking at you? Was it just the attention? What was it?
What do you mean what got me interested? It was like she was hot, dude. She was hot.
Okay. But like, how hot are we talking here?
On a scale of 1 to 10? Probably like a 7 though. Which, for me, it's not bad. What do you want to do?
See, the interesting thing about that is you have this like past and now dynamic going on where you're trying to compare your current situation to this like past self of yours that you wish you were, and you're not living in the you that is now, the you that can experience that experience now, the you that can learn and interact and experience that interaction that you had with that person. Instead, you're wishing, I wish it was this other person, this past me. Why don't you just be you now?
I need a cigarette. What I've been trying to wrap my head around though lately is work. Every day I go in there and I hate it. I hate going to the desk and I'm scared. Put myself out there, scared to do a good job, scared to whatever.
What if you were like the stars, where they're just there.
The stars.
They're not expecting any certain thing, and at least to our eyes, are content.
You know, you say some pretty stupid shit a lot of the time. I'm just trying to find that. What I feel like you should feel, you know? Like you should feel happy, but that word seems so childish.
Well, what's the feeling that you think you should have in life?
I don't know.
I mean, what if it's the expectation that you should have some feeling that is the problem? I mean, what if it's that you think you should feel good, you should feel happy, you should feel something other than what you're feeling now that is the problem? It's the disconnect, it's the expectation. Let's go for a drive.
I thought I saw you yesterday, but I didn't stop, cause you was walking the opposite way. I guess I could've shouted out your name, but even if it was you, I don't know what I would say. We can sit and reminisce about the old school. Maybe share a cigarette because we both fools. Chop it up and compare perspectives. Life, love, stress and setbacks. Yeah, so you can tell me how hard you had it, and you can show me all the scars to back it. And we can analyze each complaint, break it down and explain these mistakes I make. I like to tangle up the strings of the puppetry, but you knew me back when I was a younger me. You've seen Sean in all types of light, and I've been meaning to ask you if I'm doing alright. Yesterday, was that you? Look just like you. Strange things my imagination might do. Take a breath, reflect on what we've been through. Or am I just going crazy cause I miss you? Yesterday, was that you? Look just like you. Strange things my imagination might do. Take a breath, reflect on what we've been through. Or am I just going crazy cause I miss you? I'm shook, I know, I pushed when I should've pulled. Took it all back if I could, I put that on my soul. And I would make a top-notch good listener if you could block off a little time out to give it here. Since we went our separate paths, I've hit a couple of snags that remind me of the past. I can't front, I'm having a blast, but damned if I ain't afraid of how long it's gonna last. Sitting here wishing we could kick it. Give me your opinions, I do miss the criticisms. I didn't mean to be distant, make a visit. I wait up and keep the coffee brewing in the kitchen. But who am I joking with? There's no way that you and I will ever get to reopen it. It doesn't matter, this is more than love. And maybe if I'm lucky, get to see you out the corner of yesterday. Was that you? Look just like you. Strange things my imagination might do. Take a breath, reflect on what we've been through. Or am I just going crazy cause I miss you? Yesterday, was that you? Look just like you. Strange things my imagination might do. Take a breath, reflect on what we've been through. Or am I just going crazy cause I miss you? And when you left, I didn't see it coming. I guess I slept, it ain't like you was running. You crept out the front door slow, and I was so self-absorbed I didn't even know. And by the time I looked up, it was booked up. Put it all behind you, the bad and the good stuff. A whole house full of dreams and steps. I think you'd be impressed with the pieces I kept. You disappeared, but the history is still here. That's why I try not to cry over spilled beer. I can't even get mad that you're gone. Leaving me was probably the best thing you ever taught me. I'm sorry, it's official. I was a fistful, I didn't keep it simple. Chip on the shoulder, anger in my veins has so much hatred. Now it brings me shame, never thought about the world without you. And I promise that I'll never say another bad word about you. I thought I saw you yesterday, but I know it wasn't you, cause you passed away, Dad. Look just like you. Strange things my imagination might do. Take a breath, reflect on what we've been through. Or am I just going crazy cause I miss you?
See, I like your story, but the problem that I have with it is that you're so focused on the past. You're not focused on the moment that you're in. You're not enjoying the experience. You're wishing that you were in a different place. You're wishing that you were back in the past, back when you could have done something different about it. You're not thinking about, well, what could I have done about it now? Who could I be in this situation now? Who could I be in this moment now?
I mean, pulled me off just a little too heavy.
It was a hot bunch of truth.
You're missing so much by wishing that you were in the past. You could be experiencing the moment as it is. You could be thinking about that interaction, that experience, that back and forth between that person and that one moment, but instead you're thinking about, oh, I wish I was in this other place and time so that I could do something about it. Why don't you just be you now?